Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I am back with a brand new video, and today I'm very excited for this one because it's going to be another top 10 countdown. It's been a while since I did a top 10 countdown for a very long time, and I felt like since it's 2025 I should come up with some more before the next year. But anyway, before I also wanted to start off, sorry I haven't made a video for a very long time now. I'm just getting set and ready for the Moana play coming up next week. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, for today it's a very exciting one. As of 2025, the year of SBD, we might get some Power Rangers content since we haven't gotten any in 2024, and I'm super excited for that because I'm a big fan of the Power Rangers series. And what's the best way to do a Power Ranger video? Well, for today I thought of this. I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite Megazords. That's right, I really love the Megazords in the Power Rangers. They were one of my favorite things to watch, especially as a kid, because of the giant robot thing was kind of a thing for me, and still pretty is, except for the Power Rangers. And I still love the action they put in it for the Power Rangers. You know, the non-Megazords battle. But yeah, I really love them so much that I decided to come up with the top 10. And before I want to continue up, I got a little collection of Megazord toys I have for a while now. Here's a quick little look. You can see here's the Dragon Zord, the Dino Megazord. These two are Lightning collection. The Rumble Tusk Megazord, which actually came in his own set, which I switched out for this one, and the Dino Charge Megazord. And I also got two big ones over there. Couldn't fit over there because, well, they are big. See, here's the Lion Fire Megazord, and here's the movie Megazord, which is one of my favorite Megazords of my Power Rangers collection. Yep. So yeah, other besides the awesome action they put in for the Power Rangers, the Megazords were also one of my favorite things to watch as a kid, and still is because of the nice battles they put in it for each of the episodes is really awesome. So with that, I can't wait to do this. So let's get started. Number 10 is the Isis Megazord. Okay, take a look at this Megazord. It's a really cool design of a Megazord. It's got the features of every types of the auxiliary Zords of Wild Force. You know how each of the Zords have their own unique styles, like Spear Mode, Prance Mode, Striker Mode, you know, something like that. And with the Falcon Zord as the main Zord for the combination, it's actually a really cool concept, you know, to have auxiliary Zords as its own Megazord. Are really a cool way for Power Rangers Wild Force to go. And they also did the same thing with Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. But other than that, I think the Isis Megazord is a really cool designed Megazord. That's why I decided to put this on this list. Number 9 is the Ninja Steel Megazord. Okay, at first I didn't really thought of it until it grew on me because of it's actually a pretty cool design of a Megazord because of you know how it's the Robo Red Zord acts like a controller, and the Megazord moves it around like a puppet. Well, it does while inside the cockpit by the Rangers, but for the Robo Red Zord moving it around, actually not bad design. Other than that, the Ninja Steel Megazord is a pretty interesting Megazord. That's why I put it on this list. I also love the fact that it has multiple forms, like its dragon form. A pretty cool design, especially with the Dragon Zord switching from an arm to a controller of the Megazord. Plus, it has some other forms of the Megazord, like the Rumble Tusk Megazord, probably my favorite form from Ninja Steel. The Astro Zord and the Subsurfer Zord. Other than that, this one, Megazord, is actually not a bad one. Really like this one. Number 8 is the Time Force Megazord. Okay, so when it comes to Megazords, I usually like the ones that are based out of the animals or dinosaurs. Not really a lot of space or vehicle themed. But this one I can actually do mine because the cool thing about the Time Force Megazord is that it has two forms, Mode Blue and Mode Red. You know, something like a cop thing like Code Blue or Code Red. Anyway, the Time Force Megazord is a very unique style Megazord, especially with its two forms. Well, the blue uses a blaster, while Mode Red uses a sword and shield, you know, like one of the classic Megazords. Other than that, this Megazord is a pretty cool one because I like the way how it has two forms. Number 7 is the Dino Fury Megazord. Yeah, you probably guessed it. And yes, this Megazord is actually a really cool one because of unlike most Megazords where they are very heavy weighted, this one is very lightweighted and battles monsters very powerful, especially not just one mode, not just two, but 5 modes, including hammer form, blade form, claw form, spike form, and warrior form. This Megazord really packs a lot, especially with its many forms, so that's why I decided to add this on this list. And if you probably guessed it, this was featured in my all-time most viewed video, if you know what I mean. Other than that, this Megazord is really cool. Number 6 is the Zeo Megazord. Okay, so this Megazord is a pretty interesting one. When I was learning about Power Rangers, I decided to check out Zeo, and the Megazord was actually a pretty cool one. But do you know what's the best part about this Megazord? It has five battle modes thanks to its helmets. You know, like how each of the Zords have their own little features in each of them based on the Zeo Power Rangers. And then with their Megazord modes, they have multiple battle modes like Cannon, Blaster, Horn. Please forgive me, I haven't seen Zeo in a long time, but other than that, this Megazord is a pretty interesting one as it packs up many modes thanks to its helmet. Number 5 is the Dino Charge Megazord. What I like about this Megazord is that because of the other Zords, it can switch out its arm for its other themes. You know, like with the Parasaur with the blaster, the Raptor with the claw, the Triceratops with the drill, the Ankylosaurus with the hammer, the Pachyssaur with the wrecking ball, and the Stegosaurus with the shield. It's actually a pretty cool, unique way for this Megazord to have multiple weapons and themings of it. Really nice and cool way. The other Megazords, like the Terra Charge, Plesio, have the same thing. However, the Plesio only takes one because of its Plesiosaur Blaster. But other than that, this Megazord is a pretty cool one. So with that, I decided to put this up higher up in this list. Number 4 is the Jungle Pride Megazord. Okay, in case you haven't known, the Jungle Fury was the first ever Power Rangers season I was introduced to for Power Rangers because I watched some few episodes, not a lot, but that's how I got into Power Rangers. And this was the first ever Megazord I've ever watched in battle, and I gotta say, it's a pretty cool one. Instead of being called Zords, they're called Animal Spirits, and they all become one Megazord. Pretty cool, right? Also, of course, the combination style kind of reminds me of Voltron. You know, like how Voltron combines with 5 robotic lions. This kind of reminds me of it, except without the black and green lions. But other than that, this Megazord is pretty interesting, especially with the 3-way combo. And like I said, reminds me a little bit like Voltron. But other than that, a really cool Megazord. And the first one I've ever seen in screen and in action since I was a kid. Because, well, yep. Other than that, here is number 4, the Jungle Pride Megazord. Number 3 is the Samurai Megazord. Okay, so as a kid, I've always seen this on the screens in battle in action against Nilox. But other than that, this Megazord is a really cool one. Really nice designs of the Megazords and how each of the Zords form into the arms and legs. He's sort of like origami, but folds off in a different way. But other than that, this Megazord is a really cool one. And the ones I've always watched on the TV, and I was like, Mommy, I want to get that. I want to get that toy. You know, when they showed it in the commercial. But other than that, this Megazord is really cool and reminds so much of the nostalgia I have with Power Rangers Samurai that I had to put this up at number 3 because it brings me back memories. Number 2 is the Ninja Megazord. Okay, so this Megazord is quite interesting. It's a very unique one out of most Megazords because this is one of the first few Megazords that has a Red Ranger Zord as an arm. You know, like how with most Red Ranger Zords, they have it as the base of the Megazord since the Red Rangers are always the leader. But not this time. The Ape Zord forms the arm of the Ninja Megazord. This is one of the first times ever, and there hasn't been any other ones other besides the Lightspeed Rescue with the giant train Megazord. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen a lot of Power Rangers content, so sometimes I can be a bit rusty. But other than that, a really cool Megazord. I love the design of it, especially being featured in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. But also, of course, the really cool part about it is that it combines with the White Falcon Megazord to form the Ninja Falcon Megazord, so that way it can fly. Other than that, this Megazord is really cool. Wish it was a little bit higher, but I already got one in its spot. Alright, before I head to my number 1 pick, here's a quick recap. Sadly, there's no honorable mentions for this list, but yeah. Number 10 is the Isis Megazord. Number 9 is the Ninja Steel Megazord. Number 8 is the Time Force Megazord. Number 7 is the Dino Fury Megazord. Number 6 is the Zeo Megazord. Number 5 is the Dino Charge Megazord. Number 4 is the Jungle Pride Megazord. Number 3 is the Samurai Megazord. And number 2 is the Ninja Megazord. Alright, you guys ready for my number 1 pick? Here it is. My number 1 favorite Megazord is, of course, the Dino Megazord would be on top of number 1. You can call it a Dino, you can call it the Mighty Morphin. I just gotta say, I really love this Megazord so much because as a fan of the Power Rangers, especially with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, this Megazord is the reason why kids always love watching this show, and how many fans, including adult fans, watch Power Rangers, because look at this thing. It is such a really cool and really retro thing to see in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because it is such a cool thing, especially with the combination of the Dinozords, you know, the Tyrannosaurus, the Mastodon, the Triceratops, the Saber-Tooth Tiger, the Pterodactyl. I mean, it is such a really cool Megazord. I really love it. However, when I watched this on Netflix when I was young, I was a bit bummed out that they replaced it with a Thunder Megazord. I'm Gen Z, by the way, so I watched the series on Netflix. But other than that, the Dino Megazord will always be the coolest thing for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series and the Power Rangers franchise, because without this one, Power Rangers would be popular. Other than that, this Megazord is really, really cool. So that's why I decided to put it up at number 1. And, I mean, look at it. It's such a really cool design. Alright, that'll be it for today. And for question of the day, what's your favorite Megazord? If you have one, you can leave that down below in the comments. And don't forget, this video is for the upcoming Power Rangers content that will be coming up real soon for this year and for the future. And I'm really looking forward to it since 2024 was a silent year for Power Rangers. It was on hiatus, but other than that, I'm really looking forward to it. So with that, make sure you stay tuned for some more awesome Power Rangers content coming up real soon, and some other things that will be coming up, like the upcoming Moana play. Make sure you stay tuned for that. So in the meantime, I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, wait. Don't forget to subscribe to leave this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share this with your friends. And my Instagram links down below in the description if you want to follow me there. Alright. Now it's time to say bye.
Hey, it's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.